Hello once again, I'm Cyber9. This is the Mega Man X randomizer. This is a salty run back because when I ran this last Monday, I actually rolled a unbeatable seed. This time I made sure I got vetted, so shoutouts to Mega Kid Icarus for vetting a seed for me. And thanks to Game Boy for allowing me to do a salty run back here. So, just for meme's sakes, this seed is titled Meme Luigi 94. And so usually how this is gonna go is my flag sets for the seed are. I can pull up my own notes because for some reason I don't remember. Doing a pulse mode seed, like I said. In the app, there's a bar at the bottom that says full at the beginning, but you can push that little button on the bar to light. So we put it to light to make it more marathon thready. Safe like it was last time actually. You'll see X's health randomized, you'll see the Mav's health randomized, you'll see drunk movement, and what that means is the way X moves left or right is different. That includes the way he jumps, to how high he jumps, and his dash speed. You also see drunk weapons turned on. What that means is the weapons themselves will act not the same way as their vanilla counterparts. They'll act very wacky. Like you could see me fire a boomerang from Boomer Clanger, and you won't see it move. And we also got no shot limit on, so I can fire as many shots as I please on screen, as opposed to the normal 3 shots out of X at a time. And you'll also see boss rooms and like capsules randomized. So if you give me a moment here, I'm going to make sure I got everything already on my side before we head off here, because we are just a wee bit early, but I wanted to get those introductions out of the way and to explain what's going on here. So this is the salty run back for the Mega Man X randomizer. We're looking for vengeance from that run I did last Monday, which did not go well. This time, we're gonna nail it. We're gonna have a good time, we're all gonna laugh, and you'll all want to play this randomizer afterwards. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still waiting on 2 more minutes before I go, even though I probably could go early. And it wouldn't be too big of a deal, but I want to be punctual. Let's see. Clearable logic set. This time it says. Alright. Alright, I think I'm ready. Are you guys ready for some Mega Man X puzzle mode? Because I'm ready now. Alright, if we're all ready, I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. Revenge! Alright, so let's see what kind of shenanigans we got going on here. We got a bit of a jumpy X here. Some good speed. A little flutter off the edge. This could be fun. Alright, so we got a fast X to the right. Little high jumper, little floaty. That green shot's slow as anything. How about that regular shot? Blue shot's pretty good. So as you see in the X randomizer, our movement speed is pretty fast, actually, left and right. Jumps pretty good. He actually floats a little bit, but not too much that's going to be a detriment. And so, hopefully, that's a bad ship. So yeah, we're looking for revenge this time, because I didn't do too well last Monday when I ran this. So we're definitely looking for some revenge. And someone forgot to get their health low. Oh well, we'll have to take a beating. There we go. Oh well, 133, I'll still take it. Someone forgot to get their health low. Worried about everything else and not thinking about how to play the game. Ugh. Alright, so we're done with the highway stage, the intro stage on how to play the game. And we're going to move on to our Mavericks, choosing Penguino first as per usual. And hopefully our logic set for this puzzle mode is going to work properly. So we got Penguino first. I actually got some pretty good health this seed. I might not get too many heart tanks. Gotta be careful there. That's actually a pretty good jump. Look how high he jumps from here. All the way up there. That's a pretty good jump. And he only floats a little bit, but he comes right back down, so I don't have to worry about compensating for that. And looks like our first light random capsule is going to be the armor. So, like I said, I might not worry about grabbing hearts this seed. I'm going to skip the Mammoth Heart. Probably pick up the Mandrill Heart, the Armadillo Heart. That might be it. And probably Coenger's Heart, because they're all on the way. And this jump will most likely allow me to get them. Let's see if we actually have Maverick weakness here. So the way Mavericks work is you get 2 shots to do damage to the that actually can damage the Maverick. Any other shots are not good. So like that, they'll just bounce right off. So I've tried 3 shots that I have available to me, and none of them work on Penguin. So we're gonna have to move on here. So we're gonna move on to Mammoth next, because again, we're looking for armor pieces. Primarily, we're looking for, considering puzzle mode, the boots and the Buster upgrade, because those are going to be additional damage opportunities to Mavericks. Because we got to look at damage tables. We got to look at the full charge Buster, plus that little pink shield that happens after you fire the full charge, and dash lemons. Those are both possibilities to do damage to Mavericks that you have to take into account. That's great, we'll do this. And now that I've broken the game... By the way, that's completely possible what I just did there in the vanilla game. So there's your fun for you guys. That's completely doable in the regular game too, by the way. Just the problem is if I hit the button, if I drop all the way down, that's instant death because it didn't load. But I'll have to come back for the capsule. So we're just gonna go check on Mammoth here and see if we have the means to take on Mammoth. Oh, we can beat Mammoth with a full charge buster. So we didn't. So there's an option in the randomizer to have the buster be charged either much faster or much slower, but we didn't turn that on. We don't turn that on for puzzle mode because we need all the options available to us to do damage. And if we have a quick buster and you need something to use, let's say the blue full charge there. If you get the upgrade buster and it goes from blue straight to pink, then you're going to lose out on that opportunity to do damage. Also, we're going to go right back into Mammoth just to see what the capsule was since we skipped it. But yeah, that's a slow charge shot. So we're coming back in here real quick just to see what our capsule is since I decided to ignore this part of the stage here. Let's see what we got. And it was the Buster. Alright. So that exit button's free from the get-go, even in non-puzzle mode seeds, so that button's free. You don't have to worry about whether or not you have to beat the stage first. That button's free, so use it at your convenience. So next we're going to go to Steam Convenience Stage 1 to see if we can do damage to auto. And if we can do damage to auto, hopefully our boots are here, and hopefully we can then just complete the stage and be done with Steam Chameleon. Alright. Looks not blue. Also, this auto's been smoking way too much. Come on, fire your claw. Oh! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Hello, Flame. Alright, let's see if these are our boots. We found the boots! Alright, so... with that, we don't have to visit Storm Eagle later on to get the helmet, because the helmet is, well, pointless. What we will do now with those boots is, as a part of the randomizer, is in the vanilla game, and I'll show you in a moment here, because the part moves here. So we got this wall here, right here. So in the vanilla game, this is not here, you can just go straight to Chameleon, but, you know, to destroy this wall, you need the boots to actually kick the wall parts open so you can get right on through. So with that, I actually know what the weakness to Chameleon is, because generally what I've learned playing these puzzle mode seeds, and that was even before the screw-up, is that if you find a weakness to mid-bosses, like Auto there's a good chance that the boss at the end of the stage is going to be weak to that weapon. So, here's seeing if I end up being correct about Flame being Chameleon's weakness. Alright, so let's see what the stage looks like. We got a big room for Chameleon to fly around in. So let's see if Flame actually does the job for us against Chameleon. Yep! 1 damage, but it works. And that's all I care about, the fact that it works. We're gonna cook this lizard. This lizard's on fire! Wow, none of those spikes landed right on me in that spot. And down goes Chameleon. Alright, so far so good. That's more Mavics than we did last time. I only got 1 last time. Alright, who ordered the deep fried lizard? Alright, so let's move on to Eagle next. see what my health really is at, because I might grab this heart tank here at the beginning. I think I will. Yeah, we'll grab it. I don't have time to wait on elevators. We got things to do. Ah, it's just out of reach. Alright, going right to Eagle, because we don't need the helmet. But I will explain this. So, in the vanilla game, you got this little roof here that's open to get to the capsule that's here. In the randomizer, you actually have to go down here to these barrels in order to get to the capsule. And just to prove it, I'm going to do it for you. Mind you, we don't need the helmet, but I'm doing this as an explanation for y'all. And there you go. That's how you get to that capsule. Again, I'm not getting it because it's the helmet. And also because in puzzle mode, the Hadouken is moot. So you don't even have to worry about it. With that, we'll take a look at Storm Eagle here. Pink shards. Uh-oh. Is it the pink shield? I think it might be a pink shield. Yep. So, like I'm saying, you need the Buster in the total random because in order to do damage, I gotta do that to Storm Eagle. So that pink shield that you see rotate around X, that's what's doing damage to Storm Eagle. And it's easy to just do your, like, get up close to him and turn your back as opposed to just being in front of him. Because you're thinking about, like, alright, I gotta get up close to do damage to him. But if you know how the pink shield works, you just need to get just a little close to him, and then just turn your back and let the shield do the work. And down he goes. So we'll move on to Mandrill next. Moving right along here at a really good pace, I gotta say. Put a 120 time on this, we might be under an hour. Now that I've cursed myself, let's see how bad the rest of this scene goes. Not green charge, how about blue? Nope. How about full charge? Not dash lemons, not sea sting. Alright, so we got nothing for Thunder Slimer, so we gotta move on. Moving on to Armadillo. So we had nothing for Thunder Slimer there. Alright, so we'll grab our sub-tank here in the first area of Armadillo's stage. I will say with the speed and jump, I'm probably going to do the leap of faith here when we get to the end. Alright, moving right through this stage. That heart tank. We'll probably pick up two more. The Mandrill and the... Alright. Now that we've gotten rid of that, we'll get rid of the Lagdactyls, Lagbirds. And there we go. Leap of Faith complete. Hey! Hey, if you like that fried lizard earlier, how about a fried armadillo? Mind you, you're gonna have to take the shell off later. Yeah. Mind you, after we fry up this armadillo, you're gonna have to take the shell off, okay? Just to get to the meaty parts. Alright, let's move on to Octo. Alright, with this jump, we'll see how the water physics end up working for this seed, but we might be able to skip maybe two of the sub-bosses here. So with the right speed and the right jump, you can, in theory's sake, and I have actually done it, pretty much skip all the mini bosses in this stage. Nope. That's why I said in theory. Just a bit short on that one. That's very upsetting. I feel like I should have gotten that. No, he just doesn't jump high enough. I gotta find a weakness for the sub here. Blue! Nope, not blue. Oh! That might be another pink shield win. Alright. Just gotta get past the eel here at the end. Yep, we made it past. Whee! So yeah, we made it past one of them. But I felt like we should have made it past that first one. I don't think that one hit. Let's try that again. Nope. At least this isn't crowd control where it'd just be flame shots the entire time. Doesn't look like we have let me try this one more time. Doesn't look like we have a Octo weakness here. Damn it! Just sit there and let me shoot you with the dash clubbing. Nope. I thought I used a green shot. Well, good thing I didn't leave. So it was a green shot. Yep, this is Mega Man X Rando. This is the puzzle mode variant. I should have went to Clanger. That's fine. And the way puzzle... And if you weren't here at the beginning, I'll explain again. So the way puzzle mode works is all the Mavericks have two weaknesses tied to them. And the objective is to find one or both of those weaknesses for the Maverick, because mainly it's more about damage at that point. I recommend primarily that if you find a weapon to damage a Maverick, do it. So you need those two. You need a weapon to destroy the Maverick, so you gotta find that weapon. So you can start off with just the Buster without the upgrade, and you gotta find maybe a Maverick that's weak to those 3 shots, or maybe you have to find the boots to do dash lemons, or maybe you have to find the full charge upgrade Buster in order to do damage. But either way, you have to find a weapon to actually destroy Mavericks in order to get to Sigma stages. And then when you get to Sigma stages, you again have to hunt for all the bosses, but Sigma and Wolf Sigma to find a weakness. When you get to Jedi Sigma and Wolf Sigma, there is only one weakness for them. And that's where, you know, if you were to race this with friends, that's where the Great Equalizer can come in. Dash Lemons! So we needed Dash Lemons for Penguin. Just a dash of lemon. Alright, now to go to the Maverick I really wanted to go to, and that's Clanger. Yep, that's actually part of the randomizer where you can actually randomize health. I've actually only picked up 2 heart tanks, as I had pretty good starting health at the beginning of the seed. But you could randomize both the health of both X and the Mavericks. So now we're gonna go. So we pretty much have 2 more Mavericks to go to. We gotta go back and revisit Armadillo. No, not Armadillo. Mandrill, I'm sorry. We have to revisit Mandrill. And we have Clanger here, who we haven't been to yet. We'll definitely have full health by the end of this stage, because that jumps pretty good. We won't be picking up the Hadouken, even though we easily could. But the Hadouken is moot when it comes to the randomizer, so we're not getting it. And it's a good jump, but it's not good enough to ignore Ladder Boss. Oh well. Grab that. But yeah, this is a salty run back from a seed that I was doing on Monday. Somehow, and I've run a lot of these seeds, somehow the logic of that seed was unbeatable, and that upset me greatly. So I asked Game Boy if I could salty run back this, and he graciously agreed. So that's why we're doing this now. And that was just Pink Shield. I didn't actually hit him with the Buster. Not torpedoes. By the way, what's happening there is actually in the vanilla game. And that sometimes happens. It looks like it's full charge torpedoes, so that's pretty vanilla. Wow, is that on my end? Wow, shit. So we've come back to Mandrill, as he's our only Maverick we haven't beaten, because at the time when we went to Mandrill stage, we didn't have the means to beat him. Hopefully this time we do. That full charge Sting in. We actually got a little unlucky with Penguin to begin with, I should say Mammoth, because we've actually had C-Sting pretty much after Mammoth, because we were able to Chameleon stage torpedoes. Fire! Fire! Don't let them through! So yeah, that's torpedoes. That'll be used on Mandrill later. Because I've learned that if you have a weapon that can beat a mid-boss in puzzle mode, there's a good chance that that weapon works on the boss at the end. And I forgot we actually have to... So this will be... So yeah, as you can see, we're at full health. We can't get any more health than what we have. As you saw by me trying to pick up that heart piece. So we're at her full health as it is. And usually the best way you can tell if you're at full health is you compare your health next to the to X's health, and then you add 2 heart tanks. So when it's at the same level of your weapon energy, just add 2 more heart tanks, and that'll be max health for X. And there goes Mandrill. So, hooray! Moving on to Sigma stages. Yeah, I chose light primarily for marathon safety. I have 2 sub-tanks. No, there are sub-tanks in the game. I got 2 of them. I got the one in Armadillo and Eagle stage. Those the, when I grab sub-tanks, those are the 2 I primarily go for. Well, I usually don't go for that, but there you go. Damn it! Just close. It's like, I bet you it's like 1 inch. That close. I missed it that much. That makes me so sad. No vital skip this time, folks. Sorry. Alright, so Vile is actually not affected by puzzle mode, so we're just gonna take him down with Rolling Shield here. I just missed that. I mean, I can only hope that the spider has 1 HP, but I gotta find his weakness first. But first, Clanger. By the way, the sliding up the wall, that's part of the randomizer. Yeah, well, the thing is, he actually, because of gravity settings, he actually intentionally slides up the wall here. Alright, let's go on a weakness hunt. Nope, not 1 HP. He's a healthy boy. Alright, so I gotta really... The hard part, and I'm really hoping it's not the blue shot, is timing to do this blue shot. I think I missed that. Alright, so that's not full charge. Alright, we're gonna move on to other weapons here. Hey, torpedo! Let's go. I think next year, if I run this, we'll turn on miscellaneous changes, because some really wild stuff can happen with that. And down goes the spider. Alright, so we're going on to Sigma 2 here. And I don't even know what my sub-tank, sub-tanks are right here. I'll take a pink here. Almost a full sub-tank. Woo! That was close. But as you can see, no shots limit is on, so normally you can only fire 1 rolling shield at a time, but, yeah. There you go, there's your 1 health Maverick. Alright, so as we know before, we got to use the pink shield on the upgraded Buster to do damage to Eagle here. Now the sad part is, because I know the full charge Buster here does damage to Eagle, I've been doing a little research into how sometimes they're tied to the Sigma bosses here, there's probably a good chance I'm going to have to use that on Randomania coming up. So let's get our full charge on before going in. And yeah. So yeah, I've learned that whatever I use as a weakness to Eagle is generally what I need to use on Rangamanga. And I can pretty sure I've nailed down what D-Rex is weak to. Believe it or not, as difficult as this fight may seem to be, taking out the nose and then doing this is way easier. There we go. Using them iframes. Alright, let's see if I can get Dillo skip here. I can understand that, but here's why I would say it's a little easier, and I was too high up. Alright, so we're gonna fry up this armadillo here. Alright, do 1 second till that fried armadillo. Alright. So we also know that Chameleon is weak to flame, so it's rather convenient. Let's just hope he's not a healthy boy. I said let's hope he's not a healthy boy. Jeez, game. Self-curse. So technically we're only doing 1 ticket damage here, but I'm just going with what I know was working on Chameleon and then punching again. But depending on how you feel with this, it's at runner discretion to go hunting for another weakness. But yeah, generally 2 weapons will work on a Maverick. I'm just not gonna go hunting for it. Now there is an option in the randomizer to turn on random mavs. So for instance, I could go to, let's just go ahead and say, Launch Octopus stage, and Kill Penguin will be waiting for me there. But we didn't turn that on for this seed. The one thing about that, though, is when it comes to the randomizer, 2 bosses will always be vanilla, and that would be Eagle and Mammoth. Those will never leave. Those 2 bosses will never leave their roots. To answer that... Alright. Just do a little mop up here. There we go. That's what I was hoping Mammoth would do for you. Oh, those aren't going to change. Well. But yeah, that's randomized. That's definitely something that was added to the randomizer. And it's fine, because I beat Mammoth, that door explodes, and I'll be right in front of Rangabanga's door. So it's okay. Now, I've learned recently... because there's 5 Mavericks in this stage. I've been trying to figure out for the longest time which Maverick weakness will work on Rangabanga, much like how Eagle's weakness would work on Rangabanga, or I'm sorry, the Mavericks in this stage work on D-Rex, and I figured out that the weakness tied to Chameleon will be our weakness for Rangabanga. So, let's see if I'm correct this time, and see if Flame's our weakness for D-Rex. And it looks like it is! So, that's D-Rex. Alright. I don't think I filled that tank, did I? No, I don't think that's filled. So yeah, we're gonna go take on Siggy here. It's new to people who are unfamiliar with the randomizer, Creed. Alright, so we got torpedoes for Doggo. Right, they don't form in on him. Alright, so we got a full charge shield on Jetty Sigma. Fortunately not too bad. Did like 3 dots of damage to him. Alright, here we go with Wolf Sigma. We're gonna sit right here, as it's the most safe spot. Ah, that's vanilla. I think that's vanilla. Oh no! No, it was the big shield! Alright, fortunately it jumps high enough to do this. Eat that, eat it! Two more. One more. And time. Alright. So, Vengeance is had. So Ventus is ahead, as last Monday I could not get past Maverick stages. If you enjoyed this rando, we actually have a Discord for it. You can come join us out there. You can find the rando there. You can try the rando out yourself. So come try Mega Man X rando. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm Cyber9. And up next is going to be As Your Dreams by Sand Knight. So, y'all get ready for that. As for me, I'm gonna go yell and scream, be happy that I finished this scene. Hooray! Good night, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.